Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are. Wow, it's been an exciting day. Okay, see what your current circumstances are, collective, for today. Wonder if they're anything like mine. Ah, the magician. Okay, well, you're definitely confident and trusting your ability. You have all the tools in your toolbox. And look at that. You are manifesting love and overflowing love coming in. It's a blessing. And look at this. You are having some communication coming forward when it comes to this with the Page of Swords. So, loving it. Definitely something's working when you're manifesting to bring this in. So, let's see what's coming forth. King of Pentacles. Okay, so they may want to take care of you. They may want to provide for you. They're definitely somebody that's on the up and up. They have their intellect, pretty smart. They're pretty ambition driven. They like their abundance, have a lot of discipline. They have integrity. Definitely material mastery here. Let's see what we have. Okay, Seven of Wands. Okay, so a lot of challenges they've overcome to get to where they are, to have that personal win and have that strength. And it's built character, is what I'm getting. Nine of Swords. So it looks like there might be some worry on your person's part, or maybe yours. And it looks like it might be a person's part here with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It may be worried about, it's like against all odds this is happening, and for some reason your person's worried. I mean, they've already overcome these things. Oh, the Death card here. Okay, so is this a transformation? What do we have going on here? So is it an ending here, or something has to end first? Or needs to transform before this can come in? We're going to look at what things are going on before this can come through. Now, it looks like you have somebody that is magnetized to you or coming in from your manifestation. However, there may be something you're supposed to overcome here for this to happen. We're going to get what that solution is here and what doors will open once you've gone through and worked this out. Okay, so let's. Is this an ending? What is this? What is coming up? Four Cups. Okay, there is some dissatisfaction here. Are you dissatisfied by what this person is or who they are when they come in? Like, what's to be dissatisfied? You might be looking at just taking a pause here, going within, and it might just be to make sure that it's ringing true for you, seeing your own truth, because we all seem to know one way or another about a person. And if you're susceptible, like pretty perceptive to being talked into something, or they use your competitive side as you to get you to do something, right? So are they using that to make you want to stay, or because usually you kind of know one way or another whether you're going to go forward with this person or not, and they may have a way of maybe wanting to buy you. Maybe that's why there's some worry here, is that you're not going to go for that. They're dissatisfied about something they're doing here, despite the challenges they've been in and the worry they may have. Maybe this is your worry and you've been through a lot of challenges, so you know what kind of people have you've dealt with before. And with dealing with those people, and you see the shadow side of yourself and shadow side of others, you're able to kind of see things and be aware of certain behaviors or things that are going to alert you to those things that aren't so good. So, are you seeing something within this person that you are kind of looking at ending it with or not going any further with when it comes to this? You're definitely going within. So, let's see what this is. The world. Yeah, you might be looking to end this before it even starts. There might be something they say or did or continue to do that's got you worried about whether this is a good person for you or not. With the death here, it could be that are you settling? Do you need to let this go? Is there some type of transformation by letting them go? If you do, you learn the lesson. Like something's here that's going to change everything, especially maybe even putting you onto the right path once you let this person go. Let's see. Or the idea. Yeah, friend zoned. You friend zoned somebody here because you may not see something that you like about this person. Yeah, you're looking at self. So this is really good. You're looking within about whether they are disrupting your peace or not, or are they kind of, is it chaotic? Is there things, obviously you're worried about something because they're disrupting something in your life for you to be worried in the first place. It might be scaring you. I don't know. Maybe you want to see if they have real feelings. You might have real feelings. You may be wondering if this is the one you've manifested. Are they the one? Let's see. Hmm. You might be just taking it slow, pause and reflecting. You might be worried if you let them in too quickly. Maybe that's why the friendship is there and you're friend zoning them. Let's just see on their side how they're feeling about all of this. Is this kind of like tying up loose ends and getting on the right path here with this person by taking your time? Are you bored with them? Are they bored with you? Like, are you pouting about something? Like, what is this? This person feels this is a dream freaking come true. So, um, workplace romance. Now, maybe they're having a romance with somebody at work. Maybe this is a romance you're having at work. Maybe this is supposed to be a friend zone because of work. Let's see. Letting something evolve naturally. Let's see. And this person might help heal whatever problems you had in the past. This may be worry that is unnecessary. Maybe with the taking your time day by day, and eventually, is this who you end up with? You end up having this romance because you become really good friends and evolves to something more. It could be. Hmm. It's on the bottom of the deck. Material attachments. Okay, so are they trying to lure you in because they have the money? Are they trying to buy you with material items here? So, are you meant to end this? Okay, let's find out what you're meant to learn here, or see, or feel, or know, whatever this is. Let's see what shows up for you. I feel like this one is calling to me right there. Denial delays, it never protects. Okay, so are you just drawing this out longer than it should, getting into something because of nobody else showing up at this point, or wondering if this is your one that you've manifested? Denial delays it, never protects. So, denial delays. So, by being in denial, it's not going to protect you. So if you're meant to move forward on this, delaying it isn't going to change the answer or the outcome. Let's see what else. Missing boundaries always come at a price. So are you letting this person change your boundaries because of who they are and what they're bringing to the table by giving you things. So essentially, they're trying to buy your love. Are you letting them? Is that's not the right way to go about things either. If you're meant to be with this person and they're using their wealth to kind of corrupt you into being in a relationship, there's something here that you're missing when it comes to your boundaries. Let's see, one more here. Separation, reveal dependency or dependence you didn't want to see. So maybe you're being dependent on this person and you just didn't really want to see it. But that separation may give you more of an outlook on things because you are dissatisfied or whatever you're lacking in. You might be settling with this person because they're giving you things that you lack. So they're giving you those material items. They're giving you the money that you maybe don't have at this time. And you might be looking at this differently because of that reason. They're helping you. So then they must be a good person. Well, they might have their own reasons they're doing this, and that may not be in your best interest. So separation may reveal this by taking a step back here with the hangman. You might realize they want you to depend on them and take your independence. So then you rely on them, okay? And then you're going to feel like they're going to make it so they control purse strings. You don't go to work and now you have no money. Now you can't leave and they have control. So let's look over here on their side. The quiet got louder than your excuses. So maybe they are trying to excuse their behavior, excuse what your red flags are telling you. You asked for change, you didn't expect the cost. So it's costing more than this person wants to deal with. However, they feel like it's going to pay off, obviously. They're getting what they want. Maybe you're really nice looking. Maybe they have you on their arm. Maybe there's about controlling a strong woman. I don't know. People do funny things sometimes for some of the funniest, weirdest reasons ever. However, but identity dissolves before rebirth begins. So they might have their whole identity wrapped up in the money that they have. And when that goes, because they're going to have to pay a price. And sometimes spirit lets you get really high up just to take it all away. And that is your karma. So their identity may be lost when everything else disappears. Let's just see here. The test appeared the moment you said you were ready. So when you said you were ready and you started to manifest, Spirit had other things in mind here. Yeah, I'm going to bring somebody in for you. You're going to wonder if it's the right one. You friend zone them, but then you let them come in close. So you may even be wondering, is this the one I manifested to come in? You might be looking for the signs. You might be letting things go sideways, essentially, because you figure you manifested this person to come in. They must be the one you've asked for. But is it the right one? Right? Obviously, maybe with the death and the world card coming out on this, that it might be something that you're just not seeing how they are trying to control the narrative. So let's see what you're maybe meant to do here to have this go the way clarity. Well, there you go. You're going to have some clarity that comes through. Light a candle or no, light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path oh, why am I reading that wrong? Light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. So I kind of almost feel like maybe the way you're asking, you're getting something you don't want. And that may be just by the way you're asking, instead of looking at as a negative and what you don't want, because spirit doesn't hear the don't part, right? I've said this before, only takes what they feel you do want. So by you speaking it out, they feel that's what you're looking for. So if you say, I don't want a cheater, they're giving you a cheater because they don't hear the don't part. This is what you're asking for. We're going to give you what you're asking for. So if you're saying, I want someone faithful, that's what they'll bring you. So look at it as a positive side of that. So anything that you don't want, change to what you do want. So the flip side of that on the positive end. So not a cheater, but somebody that is faithful, right? So, and I mean, you could go through all of those things and find the positive side of things when you go to ask. So let's see here. Okay, this is on the fence. Focus. Your energy, your intentions hold great power. So just by your doubt here on this person, and this dissatisfaction or lack or whatever you feel that's going on here, maybe it's settling, or you might be taking that step back, which is going to bring in all of this clarity and put your focus back where it needs to go. And that may be what your intentions are to begin with. Okay. And you're going to be able to tell if this is the person that's you're supposed to be with, or if this is the person that's going to set things in motion to get you on the right path, right? To by not settling, ending it out, and then the next person who comes in may be your person, right? So protection. So create a safe space within this circle. You are protected and empowered. So do your protection, focus on protection, or what you're asking for protection. Ask your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to come in for that. You know, I feel like with this protection, and maybe even focusing on your protection, this may be about seeing any tricks that anybody brings in. There's a spell for that, and it's not black magic or anything like that. It's all good things for yourself, right? You're not putting bad things out there for other people. That's black magic, so you don't want to be doing that. This would be showing this protection. I want to be protected, spirit, by never let me miss a trick. So anybody that comes in that's trying to trick you, you're going to see it, right? And wisdom. Yes, wisdom is your heritage. Seek knowledge and preserve it. So I feel like this is a lesson for self. And this is the wisdom you're going to create for yourself by doing these things to protect yourself, to have the focus on what you do want, not what you don't want, and the clarity when it comes to other people coming in for you, and this wisdom that you're never going to miss a trick. You're going to see if somebody's trying or has bad intentions for you, you're going to pick up on it. Okay, so let's see what doors open when it comes to this. So you said you were ready, you manifested something, and then you had to decide, is this really your person? You're already seeing a worry here that it isn't. So let them go. They're just going to try to buy your love. Yeah, you have some abilities here. The door to your visions are going to open up. You're going to get more clarity through your visions or your abilities. It's important to trust them, whatever you're getting for messages. Door to love will open eventually. You will see it first. And I feel like you're going to just know when your person comes in and you're worried. So this is not your person. They're disrupting your balance. I mean, let's face it. If you're worried already, it's not good. Yeah, door to awakening. So this is going to show the light to which way you're meant to go here. And it's going to transform you into the next part where you're going to be self-aware, be able to pick up on any tricks. There's going to be spiritual growth here, and you're going to be able to manifest the person you really want. All right, your person, your real person, okay? Things have to change first. The door to change here, they just have to walk through it. They're going to reflect on that, or maybe it's this person you're going with that you shouldn't be going with. Maybe you should have ended it out. There might be change here. They may need to reflect on that. They may need to learn a lesson themselves here. And prosperity. So the door to prosperity is here for them. They may have had to need to change things for this to come through. That door to prosperity is still there for them with that king of, they have a lot of ambition and they can keep their money if they change things and look within about how they're behaving or change how they're dealing with people about buying them things to buy their love or whatever the lesson is, they'll be able to keep their money. And door to time. So time will tell. There's going to be a moment that you have that you're going to realize. And as you step away from this, you're going to see all the things you need to see, where you're going to have those things change for you. So these doors are going to open, and love is one of them. If you're looking to have true love or your soulmate to come in. So let's just clarify a couple things with the world card. Show me what I need to see. Oh, that one. Okay. So let's just see what else. Okay, so if you're already worried and there's arguments, you can't agree on things, or they're kind of um, taking away this whole dynamic of teamwork and they're overpowering you or trying to be the beast, if you will, and you might be able to tame the beast. But the thing is you're not agreeing on things. There's worry here already. Things aren't going like they should, and they may be trying to, they're not going to change the things that you're upset about. They're just going to give you money to kind of shut you up. Okay, so let's just see here about these material attachments. So are you any further ahead? Maybe by having some money or these visible trappings, but all in all, are you really getting who you really want? No, you're not. There's arguments here about power or strength and about this, who's going to be stronger in this relationship. All right, Lovers, King of Cups, and Queen of Wands. Okay, let's just look back here about who came through on this. We have the Magician, Death card, Swords, World, Cups. If we don't actually have anybody in particular other than the Magician and the Hangman, the Death for major arcanas and the World. So, I mean, with the World, that's Saturn. The Hangman is Neptune. Just need a second here. Pluto, Scorpio. Might be Scorpio with the Death card. Magician could be, oh, that's Mercury. And with Mercury, that is Gemini. So it might be a Gemini or a Scorpio here. The Hangman is Neptune. I think Neptune's Neptune. Pisces. Yeah, Neptune is a Pisces. And the World card is Saturn, but Saturn can be a Capricorn. Okay, well, there's Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces here. That could be somebody here that you are not getting along with. We have Earth and Air here. Oh, well, we do have the Strength card, which is a Leo. Hmm. It's almost like you're maybe arguing about something with your, is this with self? You can manifest this. It's just a matter of having it on the up and up. Like, what I mean by that is having it on that positive side of things and not what you don't want, but what you do want. And that might make all the difference in the world. You're looking to have somebody emotionally available, somebody you could be attracted to, and love. Can you still have that with this person? I don't know. They may, in a second. Okay, so you may not have the type of money they have. You are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe you aren't really good with your money, or maybe when it comes to that, it could just be that you're, I don't know, maybe you had some unwise choices. Maybe you weren't feeling good about your choices. And that's that root chakra and that basic trust of self, being confident in knowing who you are, having that self-love. And we are seeing self-love here. So you might be getting this and looking at doing your own wealth here. I feel like you're realizing when you're not with this other person, you're finding your way. So, and it may end up being with someone else, with the King of Cups and not the King of Pentacles, somebody that's emotionally available. So you might be working on your money because you don't have the wealth you're hoping to have. Is somebody with someone else? Are they in love with someone else? Or is this you showing up in different sides of yourself? Let's just see. Oh, we have the Emperor showing up. So they may transform with this love once you can do your manifesting. I feel like whatever change, this vision that you have or these messages you get, the doorway to love is going to open. So I feel like maybe when you walk away from this person, you're going to get the team dynamic you're looking for. And if you're willing to argue with somebody, then you're feeling good about who you really are. And I feel like with that, you might be able to be your authentic self and have that okay with your person, loving you for you. You're confident, and some people have a problem with confident women. Uh, that confidence and determination and optimism, that fiery, and if you argue with me, I'm going to say my say. And it might be that they feel it's too much masculinity here. So it's important that you still stay in your feminine side, that attractive feminine side, for when this person comes in, because I feel like you're going to walk out away from this person that's trying to buy your love to find the real thing with the lovers here. And it might even be a divine love, even though you're not showing up in the same suit, because you're both going to transform. If they're already at the Emperor, this is who you're manifesting. And there's good news with this. This might be your person. What's about time? Yeah, you need to heal some things here and work on some things, maybe even your own thing. Okay, so you might be still with this person when this person comes in for you. Let's just see here. Or are they having other people that they are buying? You're putting down your load here. Somebody's going to come and help you get out of this whole self-sabotage. Yeah, you're not going to have any more nightmares about this or worry. Look at that. Somebody's going to reach out to you. And this is going to make all the difference in the world. Look at that. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you are showing different sides of yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if you aren't close to becoming the Empress already once you walk away from this person. This might be, is this a high school sweetheart or something like that? Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups. Now, this one also wanted to come. Queen of Swords. So, look at you. You're showing up in all sides of yourself. Ooh, look at that. Ace on ace, queen on queen with the page. So, I feel like with this, the Queen of Cups, you're being in your loving, supportive side. You're also looking at your truth. And look at the love, the passionate new beginning. This is like a breakthrough here. There's progress that's maybe somebody's going to initiate this conversation. I do like this for you. I feel like there is something here, especially with you showing up with all of these queens. Now, the queen in reverse is just showing that maybe you need to work on your own money or get another job, especially if this person said they were going to look after you. get your independence back on this, because they seem to be taking your independence from you, and holding those purse strings. You may even be wondering if they have someone else that they're have on the side. Excuse me. Maybe that's what this is. So you're in love when somebody comes in who is showing you that side of themselves and not trying to buy your love. I feel like there's something here you're seeing already, or there's something you're suspecting already. And it might be this person has more than one person they're doing this to, where they're buying their love. You might be in rotation, I don't know, with other people in this person's life. Can you go over to their house at any time? Or are they only having you there on certain days? If they're only having you there on certain times or days, then there's other people they're talking to or having over at those times that you're not supposed to. And if there's rules like that, there's someone else in their life. Okay, let's see. Hope. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Expect a miracle, because I feel like you're on the right track. Maybe try giving the manifestation thing again, and maybe about how it's more of a team dynamic where if there's arguments and there's stress already, I don't know. I mean, there's one thing to be able to be yourself and have disagreements and be okay and have that be okay. That's, shows you're strong, that you're independent, whatever. But on the other hand, it also shows your boundaries of what you're willing to deal with and what you are not. So don't bend those boundaries due to somebody having money. Okay. Let's see, timing. Yes, do it now. Okay, so cycles need to end for something new to begin. And it's not any coincidence I put that on there. There is someone else that's meant to come in for you. Whoa, serendipity, fated connection, good fortune, happy accident. This will get you on the right path, okay? Oh, Six of Swords is here. That's escaping, moving to calmer waters. It's a different journey. It's going to be a more emotional journey with the next person with this happy accident. Let's see. And one more. Triumph. Victory is yours. You will get some type of satisfaction, maybe based on knowing that this person is with somebody else, or, oh my God, would you look at that? I almost covered her up. There you are, the Empress. Wow, there you are. I could feel that all these queens coming out. You had to be showing up. Believe, accept what is, trust your gut, and change your mind. You don't have to stay in something you don't want to stay in. There's always a back door to get out. Always make sure that you have those resources available, or where you need to go in case you do need to go. you know? So just saying, and that includes men as well, and not just women. So there's hope with an H, T, T, S, and B. So there you go. And it could be first, middle, or last name that these letters are in for your person. So yeah, and of course, the words that are under it are part of the reading, right? So it's kind of almost confirming what already is here. There is something you're meant to have, but it may be that you need to walk away from this other person first. So there's a change that needs to occur, and this person is going to learn a lesson from you about reflecting, and it's going to cost them money if they don't. That prosperity door doesn't mean if they don't change something here, that door isn't going to open for them. So they want to keep their funds or their money that they've worked hard to have. That door isn't going to stay open for them if they don't make some changes here, and how they treat people, or the fact that they're cheating or whatever. It's about being true to self and others. So it's not about what you can get from people, it's what you can give them. And the more you give, you essentially get more back. Realistically, you do. And it may not come in the form of dala dala, but it may come in the form of how you've impacted somebody that really could use your help. You know what I mean? So, anyhow, I'm leaving it there, collective. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for all of the support that you have. It's ongoing. Of course, for the super thanks, for the donations, for just watching the videos. I appreciate y'all. So take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.